Hey there, welcome back. And today I'm going to dive right into 7 ways to boost your credit score. And this was kind of an important topic because obviously we were talking about ways to get into real estate investing. And I figured that a lot of people might be curious as to some really smart, action items to think about for boosting your credit score. So let's just go right into it. So the first option is authorized user. So basically, you would have a trusted friend or relative with a card that has high limit and good record of on-time payments, and you're going to ask to add you as an authorized user on that card. And I know it might sound kind of aggressive, right? And you might be a little intimidated about asking about this. However, the way to work around that is to basically reassure them that you are on a mission here. You are not trying to screw this up, and that you don't even need access to their card. You don't need information about their credit card number or account number or anything like that. You simply just need the positive effect on your credit. And it's worth a try because it's very effective and it works pretty fast and it's very high impact. You just got to make sure that the account is reported to all 3 major credit bureaus. That's Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Number 2 is increase your payment frequency. My mom is an accountant, and that is one of her biggest pieces of advice. You're going to be making your credit card payments every 2 weeks instead of every month, and this reduces your credit utilization and it helps you improve your score. Number 3 is to request higher credit limit. So, credit utilization is a high impact factor, obviously, and the goal is to keep it at less than 30%. So if you're above this, it may make a lot of sense to request a credit limit that's higher than you're currently at. So just as a heads up, if you are an individual that kind of struggles with, managing money and everything like that, this may not be the ideal solution for you. And also just another warning that this can temporarily drop your credit score because it is an inquiry. However, for the long term, in the long run, it does help a lot. And another pro tip, also, by the way, a little tidbit, is that you should not close any of your accounts, even the ones that you're not using, because that actually hurts your score. Okay. And obviously, do not open any new ones either, because that hurts your score as well. I talk about this in the blog just a little bit, and that's a little nugget for you. Number 4 is to document your bills and pay them consistently. So this is kind of a part of the whole, kind of long game. It takes a little bit for this to affect your credit score. I believe it's about 3 months or so before it starts affecting your credit score, if I remember correctly. But basically, if you're a person that kind of struggles a little bit with paying bills on time, you're busy, everything's kind of all over the place, I highly suggest creating an Excel spreadsheet with all of your major bills on there and documenting all of them so you have a visual pin to work through. And then also, what I like to do personally is put due dates on my calendar and my cell phone. I live and swear by the calendar on my cell phone. I wouldn't even be sitting right here in front of this camera if it wasn't for the camera or the cell phone calendar. So that's a good idea. So consistently paying bills can get you where you need to go. Number 5, secured credit card. So the way this works is, for those who are not familiar with these, it's a type of credit card where you basically put a deposit in as collateral, and the deposit is basically equal to the credit limit. Okay, and these are typically associated with building credit, but they are also super useful to improve your credit. So, this is a great option. You just got to be, again, just a little careful with how you use the card to make sure that we are giving your credit score a positive impact and not a negative impact. Number 6 is credit builder loan. This might be a little bit of a new one for some people. So, a credit builder loan is another option to consider for improving your credit. Okay. You basically make fixed payments into a savings account, and then at the end of the term, the lender returns the balance, including interest mostly, right? During this time, each payment helps strengthen your credit. So, this is a really great option for those that need it. If you're working with poor credit, it's kind of easy to show some reliable behavior on your report. Number 7 is kind of a obvious one, but it's worth noting at the very end here because all of the steps I just said before become obsolete and pointless if you end up paying stuff late. It messes everything up. So we just don't want to pay bills late ever. We want to make sure that we don't let bills go past due beyond 30 days. In my blog, you're going to find some information about what a good credit score is. I will lay it out right here. According to Experian, excellent is 800 and above. Very good is 740 to 799. Good is 760 to 739. Fair is 580 to 669. And poor is 300 to 579. So, depending on where you fall in those ranges, these tips are very helpful because guess what? The credit score you need to get a house is about 620. That's the minimum that you want to be at. And it's better to be higher because you get better terms for loans. You want to be higher than the minimum. So, again, check out my blog. If you have any questions, need to be linked up with a lender, a professional that can help you out, I can help you with this. If you already know people, I highly recommend seeking advice from them. Okay? I also have on my blog some tips for how to dispute the credit report if you see any errors. I've got some links, and I believe that I will also be posting them below. So check below for those links. And let's keep it moving.